Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I have created this bold eyeliner with dramatic eyelash look. I'm not one to normally wear such dramatic eyelashes, but to be honest, I fell in love with this look and it is really wearable. I'm not going to be like every other YouTuber and just be like, hey, this is a look if you're going to go out. Honestly, I would rock this look going out to the shops. So if you would like to learn how to recreate this look, then please just sit back and keep watching. So to start off with, I'm going to start with the eyes, and I'm just going to take a trusty warm brown eyeshadow and I'm just going to apply that into the crease with a large fluffy blending brush. To deepen and define the crease a little bit more, I'm just going to be taking more of a true brown rather than like an orange brown, and I'm going to be taking more of a precise blending brush and I'm just going to be applying that into the crease. Now moving on to my favorite part, but the part that I hate the most, I'm taking my trusty Essence Liquid Ink eyeliner, and I just brought a new one, so it was so fresh, it was like heaven. And this is my first time applying eyeliner on camera, so I tried my hardest. I know that my big fat hands are in the way and you can hardly see, but I tried my hardest. So I did have tape on as a guide, and I basically started with the wing. Then I started drawing across my eyelid, and then I connected everything together and filled any like bare bits in basically. Now come to the embarrassing part. I took the tape off accepting this perfect, sharp, amazing wing, and I took it off and it looked crap basically. So some of the eyeliner had leaked through the sticky tape, so I peeled it off, got a makeup wipe, and then I corrected it using some concealer, and this will help sharpen and define your eyeliner without having to redo it. Now to pull this whole look together, I'm taking these really dramatic eyelashes, and before I put eyelashes on, obviously, I'm just going to put some mascara on my on my real eyelashes, so when I put the false lashes on, everything blends seamlessly together and you don't see like the difference. I did try again to put these eyelashes on in front of the camera, but it was really hard. I just couldn't get it, but I will get better. To stick my eyelashes on, I used the Duo adhesive glue in dark tones, so it was black, so it blends in nicely with the eyeliner. And these eyelashes are just heaven. Like, look at that. Oh, I like loved it so much. And I'm sorry, excuse my phone, but we're going to be moving on to the face, and I'm priming my face using the Inoxa Skin Perfecting CC primer, and I'm applying this all over my face more as like a moisturizer, you could say. And I'm focusing on priming my skin really well because I did have an unwanted visitor on the side of my nose. Quite rude, I know, right? And then I'm going to be taking the Inoxa Pore Vanishing Cream, I believe, and I'm just putting that obviously where I have visible pores, but just down my T-zone, and this will just help mattify my face for the rest of the day. Before moving on to foundation, I'm just taking my Benefit Buoying Concealer, and I'm just concealing that pimple before and after to make sure that it is completely gone once the makeup's fully done. So I'm taking my Matte and Poreless Fit Me foundation in the shade 220, and I'm just putting that all over my face, and I'll just be blending that in using a buffing brush, and this does give you a really decent cover, what am I talking about, a very decent coverage, so you won't be needing much concealer afterwards. To conceal any dark circles, I'm taking the Garnier Roll-On Anti-Dark Circles, and I'm just putting that mainly in the inner corner underneath my eyes because that's where I have most darkness. And I will just be blending that in, and then I'm going to be taking after that my LA Girl Color, I think it's called, concealer, and I'm using this to highlight. So I'm just putting this on the tops of my cheekbones, basically down the center of my face, so my nose, my chin, and my forehead. forgot to show it, I'm sorry, but I'm taking like a brightening powder, like a pressed powder on a dry beauty blender, and I'm just applying that where I applied all my concealer and highlighting concealer, just to set that. And then I will be taking a brush and I'm just going to be dusting that away. It's not baking as like the biggest craze at the moment because it's not a loose powder, it's dry, but I still want to use an extra brush just to dust everything and even everything out. Then after that, to put everything into proportion and set everything on my face, I'm taking the e.l.f. pressed powder and I'm taking that on the powder brush by Real Techniques, and instead of moving that in circular motions the brush, I'm just going to be dabbing it so I don't move any of the product on my face. To bronze up my skin, I'm taking the Sharon Osbourne limited edition MAC bronzer, and I'm just going to be putting that where I'm going to put my contour. So I always like to say that I use my bronzer as a base for the contour. So I'm putting that under my cheekbones, on the sides of my forehead, and I'll also be brushing that along my jawline just to make sure you don't have any like harsh lines and everything blends well. To contour, I'm taking the Thin Lizzy bronzer, and this is a holy grail, I've mentioned it so many times, and I'm taking that on a Bare Minerals powder brush, I believe, but the bristles are quite dense or stiff, you could say, so it does give you a nice chiseled look. So I am putting that where I just put my bronzer, so underneath my cheekbones, on the sides of my head, my jawline, and I believe I put that down the sides of my nose, correct. So I'm just using that on like a synthetic brush as well, and I'm just blending that through. For blush, I'm just taking this cheap blush from Kmart, but I love it. Like, it is amazing, such a wearable color, especially if you've got so much going on in your eyes, you don't want anything too harsh on your cheeks. So it's just a light pink color and you can wear it with any look. To highlight, I'm taking my MAC Soft and Gentle, and oh my gosh guys, I smashed this like 2 years ago and I actually fixed it. I put rubbing alcohol in it into a paste and then let it dry, and oh, I've got it back. I love it. So I'm putting that on the tops of my cheekbones, just on the tip of my nose, because I'm loving the look of just highlight on the tip of the nose, on my Cupid's bow, and I believe that I did put some on the top of my eyebrows. Not too sure, but I guess you'll find out. And then I'm just going to be showing my appreciation for this product because it is pretty darn amazing. So next I'm trying to decide what I want to do for my lips. I sat there looking at my lip tray and these 3 GT lipsticks caught my eye. So that's Flirt, then I believe that is Wild Child, and then that one is Calendar Girl. So I decided I'm going to mix Flirt and Calendar Girl together. Was it? Yeah, let's just go with that. Because one's more cool tone and the other one's more of a nude. So I decided to mix those two together on the back of my hand, and using a Real Techniques lip brush, I would just apply that onto my lips. And guys, there we have it. So this is my take on a bold eyeliner with dramatic lashes and a nude lip. I hope you guys enjoyed watching and learning how to recreate this look. I loved filming it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe and comment and share, of course. And I do have a new Facebook page that I just created, so please look for the links down below, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.